Hi, it's Joel here again, and today we're looking at editing a music video. I'm going to do this the traditional way, not the way I originally intended, but this is what I did with my students. I shot 4 videos, 2 of me singing, 1 of me sort of snapping along, and 1 of me so-called dancing. And I'm going to put those together with the song as a music video. So I'm in Premiere Pro now, and I'm going to click on New Project for a new project, and I'll call it Music Video. And I don't have to change any other settings, that's fine, I'll just press OK. And the first thing I'm going to do is import my clips and my song. So I'll go to File and Import. And this is my thing here. So I've got my 4 clips and my song. So I'm just going to drag a box around all of them actually, like that, and press Open. And just get back to here. So this is my Project tab, and here are my 4 clips and the song. Now, I should say, by the way, I'm actually not going to be playing the Pharrell Williams song Happy in this video for copyright reasons. So you're not going to hear the song, which is going to make it difficult, but I am going to go through the process of how I do it, just not actually play the clip at the end. And I hope you understand about that and use your own song for your own project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in the main singing song, which was this one here. I'll drag that into my timeline. That creates a new sequence, and it's got the same name as the clip, which doesn't help. So I always tidy it up by just right-clicking and going to rename, and I'm going to call that music video. Okay, just so it's clear, that's the sequence, and the others are videos. Okay, so there's the one that's in there, and you can see the one that's in there is blue. It shows me that it's been in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the playhead across. Normally I would play it, but I'm actually going to mute this track. Actually, no, I won't. I'll play it and hear the 3, 2, 1 that I do. So I've got the song ready. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and on go I stop it, and that's where I'm going to put my song. My song gets dragged over, and I didn't do the whole song, I only did part of it. So I drag it over, and that's the point where the music starts, and that should sync just fine. You might have to adjust it a tiny bit left or a tiny bit right, depending on how quick you were at pressing stop, but that should be fine. I'm going to click on this here, and just move this right to the end of the clip, like that, and cut it. I'm going to use my razor tool, and I'm going to cut my music video like that. So there's a cut there. Then go back to my black arrow tool, select this, and press backspace to get rid of it. I'm going to mute the video audio of me singing because nobody needs to hear that. And I'm also, just for, as I said, for copyright reasons, I'm going to mute the song Happy as well. So I can't hear anything, but I'm just going to judge from where I'm singing. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for a spot where I stop and there's a bit of an instrumental break, say there. Okay, and I'm going to put in the next one, which will be this clicking one. I'll put that, actually I won't. I'm going to double click it so it comes up here and just select a bit of it. So I'll go here, select a bit there, so I've marked it in, move it forward, mark it out, and I'm going to drag it to the timeline using this button here, drag video only, because I don't need the sound. So I'm just going to drag that in. Okay, I'm just going to hide that for a second though, so I can see when I need to keep going. About there, which is actually perfect, I think. So let's just see how that works when I turn that one on and have a look. Stop it there. This time I'm going to get the dancing one, which is this one. I'll double click it, find a spot like that. Move it forward a bit, drag the video only, put it on top. I'm going to hide it so I can see where I have to stop it. About there. And now I'm just going to trim it. I'm still on my black arrow tool, and when I go to the edge I can see this red trimming arrow. I'll click and drag it so it stops there. So let's see how that works. I'll turn the visibility on. Dancing is terrible. Okay, and there's another one. So let's go back to the clicking. Where's the clicking? Here. Let's find another part of the clicking. Maybe there. Move forward a bit. Drag in the video. Hide it. Let's have a look. Yep, that's probably about right. So let's see how it looks with that on. Now this is where I go into the chorus. I'll stop there. Now I've got this second video here of me singing, and this is what I'm going to use for whenever I sing the chorus. So I'm going to click here, find out where the chorus is. Let's just pretend it's there. I'm not going to play the song. We'll pretend it's there, and let's say it finishes here, and I'm going to drag in just the video again over here. Okay, so this is not going to be exact, but if I was playing this properly, I would listen to where that part of the song is and put it in there accordingly. Okay? That's really all I'm going to show you. I mean, really it's just a matter of putting in your main video track and then putting those little other video bits that you did on top. Okay, so we're going to assume that I have finished, and I'm going to unmute the actual song because I want that to be in my video. Make sure that you have done that, otherwise you won't hear anything. So I'm just going to make sure that the timeline is selected. That's really important. And go to File, Export, Media, and you can do Control M. We'll do the same thing. The settings I usually use, just for a simple thing for the kids to collect, is H.264 for format, and under preset I usually click that and go all the way to the end of the list, and I usually use the preset for YouTube 720p HD, which is right there. Okay, so we'll click that. And then lastly, we need to change the output name. I'm going to click that and say where I want it. I want to save it on the desktop, and I'm just going to call this my music video, whatever. Press save, so all those settings are fine. Everything else is good. I don't have to change anything else. And now I just press export, and that will start saving the video and putting it to my desktop. And really, that's all there is to it. I'm sorry I couldn't be more specific with the songs and everything and queuing it up, but as a basic idea of how I did my lesson and getting the kids to shoot 4 different clips and then getting your main clip on, syncing the song to it, and then adding little bits here and there to it, I think you get the general idea and how I went about it. So good luck with your music videos. Thanks for listening.